To the channel. My name is Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We are continuing the Bling Betsy challenge. So this is the second episode. We started this on Monday, and the Bling Betsy challenge, I play as a Hardened Scavenger with an unhealthy fixation on my beloved katana Betsy. The goal of the challenge is to give Betsy a bling upgrade by diamond coating her with a CVD machine in a lab. So we're playing the ambush scenario. And can I give Betsy the makeover she deserves while dealing with double zombie spawns, half item spawns, and double speed monster evolution? In addition, we've got a winter start, so not only do these zombies evolve faster, but with the winter start, they get a free speed up boost. So there are crazy high level zombies all over the damn place. Twice as many and twice as upgraded. This is where we're at. We are right inside the entrance to a lab. We're setting up here as kind of a temporary base. Here's our character sheet. So as you can see, we are a Hardened Scavenger. Gives us a bit of a leg up to help us survive this ridiculously hard challenge. And we've got pretty decent base stats, 10-10, 8-10. I'm not running stats through skills, so they're going to stay there unless I mutate or get some CBMs installed. You can see what traits, nothing too exotic in there for the positives, just night vision and melee weapon training. And the melee weapon training is for the Night and Ichi Ryu. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but that lets us use our katana really, really effectively. Oops. You can see that. Come here, you. That one right there. So that's the one we're using. That's the Ancient School of Combat, transmitting a style of classical Japanese swordsmanship conceived by the warrior Miyamoto Musashi. So that's what we're using in combination with our beloved katana Betsy. So we just set up here at the entrance to this lab. Here's our map. We started down here and down this way. Right there's where we started. So that's the cabin that we started, the ambush occurred in. We made our way up to the mansion, and then from there worked our way up this way. Had some bad times here near Bridgewater. This is the necropolis. We just waved at that on our way through and almost died right here as well. Actually, I forgot to note, there's a roadblock right here. We had a bit of an adventure getting past that roadblock. Alright, then after that, we made our way west, saw FEMA camp, and an military outpost, another mansion and a beehive, evac shelter that was empty, Greenwich, which wasn't too bad, but then we got two hospitals right next to each other. With double the amount of zombies and double speed evolution with a winter start, it's just ridiculous, the number and difficulty of the zombies that are in these hospitals. So we basically just had to buzz right past there, worked our way up north, found another mansion, which we haven't touched yet, and then finally found this laboratory. So the lab is one of the main things we need for the Bling Betsy challenge. I need to find a lab with a CVD machine. That by itself is pretty difficult. Secondly, I got to have diamonds in order to use the CVD machine to encrust Betsy, and we got to be able to survive. So we don't have the diamonds yet. I don't have a way of dealing with the treasure room and the laboratory yet, so we're not going to be able to do a whole bunch here. And I'm kind of having to decide exactly how we're going to go about this. I think I'm going to poke into the lab for a floor or two just to see what kind of raw materials we can gather. Grab a few gallon jugs of ammonia or bleach that I can empty out so I can set some funnels out for gathering rainwater. And then I've got two other ideas. I'm going to jump on our vehicle and we're going to take a drive around this area just to see if we can find any body sites out in the fields and also what else might be connected up here. And then we're also probably going to end up having to visit the mansion. I really don't like the mansions. I find them very boring, but we still got a few raw material needs and food needs that the mansion might help with. So we'll at some point make a trip down there. Cities are super dangerous. Like I mentioned, with the double zombie quantity and the upgraded zombies, even night raiding is super dangerous because there's so many highly upgraded zombies. I mean, it's full of feral predators and masters and necromancers and night stalkers. Just, it's really, really tough. We don't have anything armor-wise but some regular army clothing, so we can't stand up to that kind of stuff. So even night raiding is going to be super difficult just due to the quantity and quality of the enemies that are in cities nowadays. So I got to be really cautious with this one. We're on our second character, second attempt, so let's see what we can do. You can see what our skills are over here. We got really good melee skill. That means I've got access to every single advantage that our martial art offers. So we do pretty good with the katana. Decent marksmanship, mechanics, and that's about it. Everything else is pretty poor. We haven't even started on any of our crafting skills yet. So we'll see what we can do. Let me check in with chat. Hey there, Retro. Yeah, don't be too put off by the red traits. These are all minor traits. I take a lot of these pretty commonly just to get the extra points to spend elsewhere. So none of these are too massive negatives. A lot of times I'll take a really nasty negative trait. None this time. These are all just 1-pointers. I think there might be a 2-pointer in there somewhere, but it's minus 12 points. That's the most I can take for negative traits in the multiple pool setup method. So that's all pretty standard, though. Pretty low-level stuff. Hey there, Karkovian. Yeah, I don't play the Android. I've never played any of the mobile versions of this, so I don't debug anything unless it's a game bug or an error. Otherwise, I just take my deaths as they come. And necropolises aren't that uncommon. Diamonds are not useless. Diamonds are required for this this particular thing. Gold and silver is useless, but diamonds actually have an in-game function, which is the whole point of this particular challenge. Do I have a method of raising undead for myself? No, I'm not running a necromancer mod. I'm not running what's it called? I forget. I'm not running any of the other major gameplay changing mods, so we're playing pretty much default with just a few of the minor mods. You can check the mod list to see what I'm running. Alright, so here we are. We're full and slaked. We are at 1:20 in the afternoon, and we don't have a lot of food available. We got a few books, but food is an issue because it's winter time, so I can't just go out scavenging for vegetables easily, and animals are pretty scarce as well. Plus, with the winter start, most of the stuff I'm finding in grocery stores and houses is spoiled. So food is an issue. I haven't solved the food problem yet. I don't have the anything set up for food preservation. No charcoal kiln, no smoking rack, none of that kind of stuff. So we've got quite a few things that we've got to get done. But like I said, first I'm going to poke my head into the lab, so let's check our gear. Probably won't need a hacksaw. I don't have a way of getting into the barracks or containment areas. I don't have any computer skill to hack computers, so we're going to be pretty limited in where we can go and what we can do. Let's see, we're at 45 torso encumbrance. Let's not wear the scar. That gets us down to 39. Yeah, we'll go with it. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. Actually, I think I might do my drive around first. I've got some daylight. Let's do the drive around first. Then we will come back, and when it's nighttime, and do our lab exploration. So here's the vehicles we've got available to us. This was an awesome find here. Humvee with 80, I think it had 80-something diesel when we found it, and a full battery. And the engine compartment is completely green. Car, battery, alternator, and engine. No damage whatsoever. So that was an awesome find. The only thing I'm disappointed with is the M60. It only has burst fire mode. I can't do single shots. So I need to find another military vehicle and get it like an M240, something I can go semi-auto with. Because otherwise this thing just burns too much ammo. But let's take a trip around. Do I need to bring anything with me? I don't think we'll be gone long, so I don't think I'm going to bring anything. And then the bubble car is in pretty good condition too for generating energy. Alright, let's just do a drive around. My goal is just to kind of map out this area around me, see if I can find any body sites, see if I can find any animals like a moose or bear, or any other roads. Oh, hello. We got a farm, a ranch. We got a farm right next to us. Well, we might have a new base. It's going to be a road on the far side of this. This is very helpful. Hello, technician, soldier, horse. There's the farmhouse up there. I wonder if they're all piling out of the barn. That's usually where all these things hang out. Might get a CBM out of the tech. Soldier might drop something useful. Tech's a little dangerous just because he might grab our weapon. But let's go ahead and stop and deal with this. I'm not going to use the gun. Let's go ahead and head on out. I'll keep the crowbar in my hands. If the tech grabs it, then I'll switch to my katana so we can kill everything. Are they chasing? Soldier's coming first. Where's the tech? Tech's all the way in the back, of course. Trying to arrange this. I think they're chasing... What are they chasing? Can they not see me? They cannot see me yet. Come on down, zombies. Hey there, pretty horse. You better not come after me. Alright, let's find a murder bush. And get the katana out. Activate katana. Alright, looks like the tech's staying up north. Well, murder bush didn't quite work out. Alright, that worked out just fine. Hey, get some ammo. Alright, who's next? That barn is not good. There's a brute in there as well. I really don't want to fight a brute. Come here, you. Riot helmet and a Kevlar vest. Well, we'll definitely grab those. Come on, soldier, get down here. Don't care about most of that. Alright, time to switch back to the crowbar and see if we can get that technician to come down and play with us. Come on, tech. Come on. I know you can see me sooner or later. Still can't see me. These guys are damn near blind. Alright, now he can see me. You gonna grab my crowbar? He unsuccessfully tried to grab my crowbar. Alright, so now we're gonna get the katana back out. Alright. Light bulb, dust mask, don't care. So, I'm not a big fan of the brute. I don't really have a quiet, ranged kill option. Might have to go with the scar for the brute. I just don't want to get punched. Come on, brute. Fire precise. 88. Fire careful. Down he goes. I think I've already got a screwdriver. Anything else going to come out of the barn after me? Yep, there's at least a few more in there. There's a smoker zombie. Alright, let's back off again. Switch back to the katana. And get set up behind another murder bush. Thought I saw something red color show up on my list over here, so I'm worried about what else might be in the barn with that smoke zombie. Kevlar dog harness. There's some good Kevlar. There we go. A Night Stalker. Uh-huh. I see what they're doing. Frickin' barn is just a horror show. So we've already killed 6 or 7 things that came out of that barn. Now there's a Night Stalker in there. Alright, let's switch back to the gun. That thing I don't want to mess with. Problem's going to be trying to get his attention to get him out of the barn. Can you see me? Yeah, I think he's going to be nearly blind. Oh, here he comes. Alright, awesome. Fire precise 81, and he's at heavily injured. Whoa, 94 and he's still up? I really didn't want to waste this many bullets on this guy. Alright, what else we got coming? More dogs. Back to the katana. Let's get behind another murder bush. Alright, smoker zombie. I need you to get out of the damn barn. I'm worried about just popping the door to the barn because there might be a dozen more nasties waiting for me in there. Let's do it though. Actually, we'll do it from this position. Alright, yay, we've got a zombie snapper in there. Those things are pretty nasty too. That's another highly upgraded one. Either Depresso. This is the second attempt at this challenge. Let's, they can be pretty nasty. I'm not worried about him too much, although he might tear up my clothing. Let's see, best way to deal with this. I really want to clear this whole place and use this as my base. This would be a much better base. I can still drive out around this way to get down to the lab, the mansion, and the lower city areas, but it's got a water pump out front. And then the kitchen, the barn, and everything for raw materials. So this would be a better place to set up, potentially. The lab is still pretty cool, especially because it's got the light. Do I melee this thing? That's what I'm trying to decide. I really don't want to get my clothing torn up. He has the potential to go right through all three of these items, which would drop me to about 0 carry capacity. Come on up here, Snapper. We'll try a melee. I might regret this, but I'm really getting nervous about the ammo I've got left. Ah, of course he goes through the bush instead of sitting on it. The zombie Snapper's no dummy. There we go. Alright. We quickly strike for 17, which puts him at, still only lightly, 16, 21, 20. We've gotten 4 strikes and he hasn't gotten to go yet. Alright, down he goes. We got him with a slow power of flowing water for 50 damage on that last one. Alright, what else is there? There's the smoker. Alright, where? Dust mask. Dust mask is not ideal, but that's what I've got. So we're going to get some smoke inhalation here. Alright. A little bit of smoke. Nothing we can do about it. Alright, is the barn clear? See some bodies. Nope, it's not clear yet. Damn boomer. Now is it clear? We're up to about, what, a dozen or so zombies in this stupid barn? What do we got in here? Labrador mutt corpse, horse corpse. So we've got quite a bit of meat laying around now. Alright, so let's leave that closed. Full storage battery is nice. Maybe at some point. Lots of ropes here. Not gonna worry about the rest for now. Go check the house. Workshop first. What you got for me? Nothing. Erg. Yeah, there's at least one more gallon jug. Still. Cool. Ouch. It's pretty bare bones. Usually I find more in these places. But like I said, the big advantage is you've got a house for cover. Usually not too many zombies come visiting after you get it cleared. Plus you got water out front in the water pump here. And then the raw materials from the garage. Or from the barn, I mean. So I'll have to think about whether I want to set up here. Water's probably not going to be that big a deal. So staying at the lab for now is probably going to be fine. Speaking of which, if I'm not sure I want to go through that process. We got swamps nearby for fresh water as well. Alright. Let's, butcher us up some meat. Yeah, it's gonna be too much. We're gonna have to drive the vehicle around, grab this stuff. Just got about a clear route through there, but we'll go around. Hey there, zombie dog. What I was pondering was trying to... still got a little bit too much. Moving the fuel from here to here, then filling this tank up with fresh water. But I can do that at the swamp as well, so it's not that big a deal. Alright, let's slow down. Good enough. Problem now is I don't have a food preservation process set up yet. Most of that stuff's gonna end up going bad probably before I get a chance to use it. Alright, anything else I want from in here? I think I'm going to smash the refrigerator just to get the rubber hose out of it. Alright, let's keep going on our intended scouting run here. Good to know we got another road. Roadside food cart. Alright. Well, that didn't help a whole bunch. Grab some raw materials while we're here. $18.57, huh? It's getting dark already. I'm gonna head back. Campsite. Campsite with not much in it. No battery. That one might work, but it's got a security system. Already got a brazier. Keep heading south. We need to get back before it gets completely dark. I'd rather not be driving around with the headlights. Oops, wrong direction. All right. Where was I setting up? Yeah, right there. I need to rethink this arrangement. Okay. Something to eat and drink. We'll be off to go. God damn it. Fat fingered the key and just took one of my precious antibiotics. That wasn't a good thing. Alright, well, we've got the campfire going. Let's get our food cooked up. Youch. Youch, youch, youch. No, my mouth will not be frost nipped in the next few hours, damn it. I'm standing right next to a fire and I'm still cold. That seems wrong. Do I have nothing on my mouth? Nope. Dust mask will be just enough. I need to go get some rags. I don't have any rags and thread really to get any crafting done. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Where are we at for cooking? We are at level 1. Alright. No, not much of a disadvantage. I've just never felt a need to use it. Retro. I don't usually get going more than 30 miles an hour. 30 to 40 is about the fastest I ever drive anyway, so the handbrake is essentially irrelevant at those low speeds. If I was traveling around at 120, maybe I would be more inclined to use it, but I just never go fast enough to really have it be a concern. Yeah, you can disassemble things. Just takes longer and you got to carry the tools around with you to do it. I don't generally care since it's an infinite world. Not a big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the lab for a little bit. So, it's gotten dark. We got, I think, most of our food cooked up. I don't have the skill to turn the fat into lard or tallow. I don't want to cook up the things that would be necessary to do that, so let's just pop downstairs. Do some initial looking around. I think I checked all of these rooms. I did. So all these starting rooms are already checked. And let's start with north. Ah, blobs already. And more blobs. Close the door before more blobs show up, please. Oh, jeez. Is that going to be a bionic basement? Or a bionic storage? Yep, bionic vault. Bypass security? No. Just quit, thanks. Can't deal with that yet. Let's come back for that. A replacement sleeveless trench coat. It's not going to be fitted though. We'll leave it there for now. Just raw materials for us to work with. Hey, stuff. Toolbox! Well, that was pretty nice of them. Getting me right off the bat. That solves a whole bunch of problems. Now I'm nervous. Cataclysm giveth, Cataclysm taketh away. Hey there, Dentine. Thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there's a bedroom in one of the rooms right next to the stairs, so I'll be grabbing a bunch of raw materials from there when I get back to grabbing some stuff and doing some crafting. My issue with just doing general crafting right now or reading of books is just the food situation. Without being able to preserve the meat I'm bringing back, it's a bit of a problem. I can't keep enough food on hand to really get a good amount of crafting done without constantly having to run out and about. I may have to, though. The cities are so difficult with these world settings that I'm probably going to be forced to just hunker down in the wilderness for a while until I get some other things taken care of. Anybody that was watching last week and saw what came out of those 2 hospitals understands what I'm talking about. This building is pretty useless. Uh-oh, standpipe maintenance log. Is that going to be the one with the LFA? Laptop. Now I just need the Hack Pro software and we can get a, well, maybe eventually get a control laptop built. That's one of the things on my wish list to get done. Another computer. This is just a containment room. This is another bionic vault. Alright. That's 2 bionic vaults right in the entryway here, or right near the front ladder. This is where I started. Pop back up real quick. Right here. Not the one with the LFA. Alright, let's go south this time. And a barracks. So, 2 bionic vaults and a barracks, none of which we can get into right now. Alright, where's my free duct tape? I want my free duct tape. Can't go south, can't go west. Vacant room. And probably a turret. Hello, Mr. Turret. Manhack! Not too bad. Punk manhacks. Alright. And another Bionic Vault. 3 Bionic Vaults on this floor so far. I got no way to get into any of them. Alright, rotten. Take the clean water. That's all I want for now. Alright, where's the scientists that let loose the manhacks? Ooh, cargo pants, but not fitted. I'll leave them alone for now. That just leads back to here. We're running out of places to go on this thing, and I don't think I've seen it downstairs yet. So I can't go west, can't go south, so this is a dead end. This was a dead end here, because it goes to the vaults. Now this way, we've got another vault. Ah, here we go. Royal Jelly! Alright, that's one of the things I was hoping to find. So, that's a guaranteed cure if we get a nasty infection or some other horrendous disease. Hello, dogs. Yeah, sure, we'll take a towel. Alright, so we can go east. And we can go... Ooh, machete. There we go, funnel. This is the other... No, this is the same standpipe because it's giving me the details, so not the useful one. Alright, so north and east are both viable. Oh, we can go south as well. Let's go south. Ah! Get nervous anytime I see this kind of stuff. I'm gonna go back north. Whoa! How did you get out of your little pen? I want to see if I can go east and around. Alright, more free stuff. Gas mask with charges. I like it. We're crossing a few things off. Ooh, fungicide. Crossing a few things off my I would really like to get list of what's possible in the lab. Metal tongs. Save me some time in my metalworking process. Alright, so we can go south from here to get to that room I was just trying to get to. We can go east, and that's it. Alright, this should connect up to that area that I just came from. Oops. Right through here. Yeah, right through there. Spider serum, bandages, bleach, syringe. All pretty good stuff. Hello, scientist. Alright. We cannot go south. We came in from the north. But we can keep going east. Don't care about that room. Another man-hack scientist, I'm assuming. Nope. Whoa! This is the treasure room? No, it's a big bedroom with a bio operator. Alright, no door out that way, no door to the south. Might be a door to the north. Arrgh. I'm gonna have to get the gun out for a bio operator. I can't afford to try to hand-to-hand one of these guys. And I'm getting kind of low on ammo for this thing. A light source to the north. Alright, just a lamp. Alright, activate the scabbard again. Which does this use? Did he actually... No, he didn't drop what I needed.